Hey guys, welcome to the first half of the third dungeon of the game inside Jabu-Jabu's belly. So as soon as you enter, you want to equip the Deku Shield, and the white blob here is because I'm using an emulator as opposed to an actual N64 console. So anyways, here there's some two Octoroks. You can reflect their rocks back at them with your Deku Shield, or you can shoot them with your slingshot. Here there's a new enemy called a Shabum. You can kill them by rolling into them. The end of your roll will kill them, or you can just stab them with your sword. And their name actually quite literally comes from the Japanese word for soap bubble. Quite a coinkydink. There's a door up ahead. It is closed. You can open it up by shooting that dangly thing from the ceiling with your slingshot. So head into the next room. There's a new enemy in here as well called a Biri. It's like an electric jellyfish. So you can kill it by either stunning it with a Deku Nut and then slashing it with your sword, or you can use a spin attack. That's the only way you can kill him for now. So head into the next door. So in here, you'll get a nice overview of this main room. I guess you could call it the belly of Jabu-Jabu, but gasp, there's the princess right there. That sure was easy. So head forward and you'll introduce yourself, and she will announce that she is Ruto, the princess. So she will say that she's upset because her father told you to come in here and get her, and that she claims that she never sent a letter in a bottle, and she is acting rebellious, and she doesn't care that her father is worried about her, and she is not leaving just yet. So she's like, go away, and she'll turn around, pull a typical teenager thing, and then she'll fall down a hole. So jump down in after her, and she will complain that you're still following her around, and she'll explain that she believes she is safe here, that she's been going inside Jabu-Jabu for a long time. I don't know who in the right mind would go inside a giant fish, but that's okay. She doesn't care that there's jellyfish and stuff, but she says she won't leave until she gets the precious stone, and so I think we know what that is. So anyways, talk to her, keep talking to her, and she will then give you the honor of carrying her. So, I mean, where else would this happen except in a video game? So anyways, she claims again that she won't leave until she gets that precious thing. So head on through the door right here. And here, this is pretty cool. You can actually throw Ruto at these bubbles right here, and it will kill them. So pretty fun. You can use her to kill a lot of different enemies in this dungeon. So it's a lot of fun, and you can conserve some of your other items. So head on through here and hop down, and you'll see there's a new enemy in here called a Stinger. These things are like stingray fish things, so you can toss her at them to kill them. This one dies and happens to drop a magic jar, which this is the first one we've gotten thus far, and this one, they refill your magic energy, so we'll be getting lots of them throughout our journey. So Stingers, the other way to kill them is you can step on them and it'll make them fly into the air, and then you can just shoot them with your slingshot before they have a chance to attack you. If they do attack you, they kind of zip towards you really fast, and they appear back in the water later. So just use your shield if they do happen to come towards you. I tried to toss her at him, and it didn't quite work that time, so I'm just going to shoot it. I like using her to kill them because I just think it's funny killing a giant floating fish thingy with like a little girl. Let's go kill the bubble over here. Die, bubble! And now the deal is we have to get to the other side. In order to do that, we're going to toss her up here first, and then step on the switch. If you step on the switch ahead of time, you will sink her in the water when it rises, and then she will disappear, and she'll be back in that room where she fell down. So you have to go back and get her. And that's so stupid. I mean, why? She's a Zora. Come on, she can swim. But anyways, so toss her up to the next level, step on the switch, and then climb up here to grab the 26th gold Skulltula token, and then head up top, slash the jars open. You can collect a red fairy for our now emptied bottle, and slash the other jars if you would like some Deku Seeds. So at this point, you're probably going to have to hop back down, and you'll probably have to step on the switch again, like so, to raise the water level so you can get to the platform where we set Ruto. Collect her and pick her up, and then head on down the hallway and throw her at the bubbles if you so desire. And then we have another locked door ahead that we need to get through, so you want to shoot the dangly thing once again, and this will open the door. Now straight up ahead there is there's an Octorok as soon as you head through, so it'll kind of surprises you. So you want to set Ruto down really quickly, and then use your shield to reflect the rock thing that it shoots at you back at it. So like so. Rawr. So straight ahead you can swim through that whole thing in the water, and you can pop up on the other side, and there's a business scrub who's selling 5 Deku Nuts for 20 rubies. So, pretty cool. Jump on the elevator thing, and this will take us back to a previous room that we were at before. And then you want to jump to the right, and this will take us back to the main room. So from now on, if you lose her after you go into the main room, then she'll appear there instead of that room that she fell down into. So, big shortcut. So, head on through this door on the right to do just that. So, now that we're back in the main room, you want to head across the way and just avoid the Biri. Right here, there's a new enemy. Stay on the right side, and you'll see right there a Bari pop down. These guys kind of like sabotage. They fall from the ceiling, and they just kind of sit still and just spin around. But if you kill them, they'll split into 3 Biri, so they're best just avoided. In this next room, there's another new enemy. I'm not really sure what these hallways are. I guess they're intestines of Jabu-Jabu. But in any case, those tail Pasaran can't be killed quite yet. They're electric, so just avoid them. In here there is a switch. You cannot step it down with your weight alone, so step on it with Ruto, and that makes you heavy enough that you can put it down. In this room there are 4 stingers, so I suggest killing them with Ruto. I just find it funny that you can kill these things with her, but anyway, so toss her at them if you so desire, and then after that, then you can kill the rest of them. And one other thing I want to point out here is this next one. I use a Deku Nut. I make it come out of the ground, and I use a Deku Nut and then a jump attack with my sword, which does 2 damage, so that kills it instantly. So, pretty cool. Once again, Deku Nuts are awesome. So anyways, kill the last one, and this will make a large chest appear, and this is the dungeon item, which is probably one of the coolest items in the game. This is the Boomerang, and it's a classic item that has been in many Zelda games before, and it's had a reputation of always being able to stun enemies. So you use it on enemy and then they're frozen for a moment, and then you can just use other weapons and stuff to kill them. So this item does that, but it retrieves items, and you can use it to kill some of the weaker enemies. So pretty useful. We'll be using it all over the place in this dungeon. And pretty soon hereafter we'll be using it to getting all sorts of items and like gold Skulltula tokens that we couldn't reach before. So lots of new opportunities available to us. Now here you want to head across the way. I just want to point out that you can kill these tail Pasaran now. You can't kill their head, but you can kill their body. So check this out. Wait for them to turn around. Bleh. So kill them if you wish. I'm just going to pass by them. We don't really have any reason to kill them. So here just showing another example. Toss her over the way and then try to kill this thing, wait for it to be turned away. Alright, so here there is a blue switch. This one, it pops back up if you step off it, so you have to leave Ruto on it actually. And so here I just want to point out there's a red electric thing, red slimy thing, and so we can't go through here yet. If you touch it, it'll like electrocute you, blah, you die. So leave Ruto on the switch and then head through this door. And in here there is a giant red thing. It's called a Parasitic Tentacle, and this one is actually connected to that red thing that we just saw. So you want to kill this, you gotta get pretty close, and then just spin around so you avoid getting hit with it, and use your Boomerang repeatedly, and it'll continually hit its weakest point, and then it'll eventually make it blow up. So this will make a large chest appear, and go forward and snag it to get the dungeon map. So, pretty cool. So now that we can see our way through this dungeon, it's pretty obvious where to go anyway, so it wasn't really necessary. But with that, head on out of this room and join me for the next video to see the second half of this dungeon.